Okay, I'm going to play through Amazing Grace twice, and then we'll do the lesson. So this way, if you want to play along with it, it's right here at the beginning. Okay. Then one more time, really slow. Alright, welcome to Guitar Tom's Guitar Lesson, Lesson 1, and my YouTube my YouTube series is beginning with this one. We're going to start with Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, the way I teach it, is 2-3-2. So we're going to put our index finger on the 2nd fret. That puts our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. We could use our pinky on the 5th fret later on, or we could use our 3rd finger there. We'll talk about that. We're going to do some close-ups later. The other thing with this song that I want to try to get out of it is a hand position thing, and that is we're going to start with what is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th notes, which would be the 2nd fret of the E string and the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So if we can go back and forth between these two notes without moving or letting go, or worse yet, muting the 1st string, as you see, so if this finger's too flat, it's going to mute this string. So we're going to get our hand position up and get our hand up. We're going to do a close-up later, so I'll show you this again. But partly what we're going to do is we're going to start with this part and then play the first couple of notes. If we do that, we should be able to play both parts without moving a lot. And that's going to also mean that our hand's going to be this way more and not this way so much. So we're going to go... Okay, we're going to do a close-up. Okay, so what I was talking about before was getting clearance here. Getting the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, but clear of the 1st string. In other words, not touching it. One little trap we can get into is if we start with the first 2 notes of this song, our palms is pointed down. This part of our hand is pointed down, making this part tough, because we're probably going to mute that. If we start with that part, and then bring this finger up, we find we should be able to play through both parts without moving. So a little trick there is to get the position for the harder part. The first part may throw us off, but if we can get the 2nd part, the harder part I guess, then we should be able to get the easy part as well. And then we get this part as well. Okay. One other little cool thing about this song is it's basically built around a D chord. In fact, the first bunch of notes are all part of a D chord. So a good way to check your D chord also is if you can play through the first notes of that song without moving, then you've got your hand in a good position. One of the things we get into sometimes at the beginning is, do we get our thumb too high, which flattens out our fingers, or sometimes people will tuck their pinky down. That can also flatten that third finger out. So watch out for that. We really want to kind of keep it up, keep the palm up. Amazing Grace.